What's up guys, and welcome back to another Geeky Gecko Creations video. In this video, we're actually unpacking some mealworms. I get mealworms about once every month, and so I wanted to show you the most efficient way that we have learned to unpack our mealworms. Alright, so depending on how many you get, when you first get your mealworms, they're going to come in a package like this. It's going to say live animals. Believe it or not, bugs are actually animals. And then you will begin to open and unpack the package. As you can see, the first one was done, and I thought to myself, you know what? Why don't I record this? So they do a really good job of packing these two boxes with this strip of adhesive tape. So you'll need to just cut that piece of adhesive tape. Separate out your box, cut into the next box. And what you will most likely find if you order in bulk is a big mesh bag like this. It will have a twist tie on one end, the newspaper and worms inside, and I'll show you the quickest, easiest, best way to unpack it. So you want to grab a big tote like this. This is an 18-gallon tote. You could buy them for $5 from Walmart. Untwist the tie, and now you have the bag open. What you will do, dump the contents of the bag, but don't pull the bag off just yet. Okay. So the bag is upside down now. You begin to pull it up little by little and jiggle it. When you do that, all the mealworms that are stuck on the inside of the bag, little by little, will begin to come off. So that when you pull the bag out, there's no mealworms on the inside. You don't have to flip it. You don't have to do anything. You're done. I will repeat this process with all of the bags until it's just newspaper and worms in the tub. Then I'll show you what I do then. Now, whenever you do sift mealworms or any type of insect, a little bit of poo and shed from the insect is going to naturally get kicked up in the air. It's a good idea to invest in some disposable masks like this. These are called 3M respirator style cool flow, and it is N95 quality. So you can see that right there. All that N95 means is that it filters out 95% or more of small dust-like particles that are in the air. So they're actually used for wood shops, cutting grass, and in this case, it could be used for insect keepers and breeders. Okay, and now that all we have is newspaper and mealworms in the 18-gallon bucket, I'm gonna show you how we get those mealworms out. So little by little, you'll just go through each newspaper, just kind of unravel it a little bit. And this kind of is the tedious process of it all, because you want to make sure you're not killing any worms or leaving any worms behind. They pretty much don't stick to the newspaper, so you're okay. It helps too to have a trash can off to the side. Now, depending on how sensitive your skin is, the frass and the poo from the mealworms can actually make your body a little bit itchy. So it's not a bad idea to wear long sleeves, a mask, shoes, anything to cover up exposed skin. Okay, once you're done with that, you'll be left with just whatever amount of mealworms that you ordered. We ordered 40,000 mealworms this time, and that is lasting us about 1 month. So we are doing this about once a month right now. What you'll need next is a couple of containers that you can use to store these mealworms and put them into the refrigerator, which we will show you next. This is from the last order, and it's okay. We're just gonna dump mealworms on top of this and fill out the rest of them in there. Sometimes you're left with just a little poo and frass at the end. You could just dump that out. Now, what I do at this point before putting it in the refrigerator is you'll begin to notice the worms moving and lifting shed up to the surface. If you give it a while, you'll actually start to see a lot of shed. So you can wait 5 minutes or a couple minutes, or if you're in a rush like me, I'm just gonna do it now. You will take a second to blow this off, preferably outside into Mother Nature. Okay, and that just makes it a little bit easier to feed your animals. You're not scooping mealworm skin in there with every scoop that you feed them. All right, guys, now we are fortunate enough to have come across a good deal on a refrigerator. So I was able to take our old refrigerator and use it just for reptile purposes. This is our old refrigerator. It is now in our garage. In Arizona, this garage is about 150 degrees. So I don't want to open this door any more than I need to because it takes a while to cool it back down once you let in a lot of hot air. But I will open it real quick and show you. The little cases that we're using right here, these little tin cases, Those are just bought at the dollar store, and they're just aluminum cooking cases. They're like $1 each, or sometimes you get 2 for $1. And then of course we're utilizing this little drawer right here. The worms will sit in here, and over the course of the next couple hours, they will fall asleep and they will need no other care for the next 3 months. We don't feed them or gut load them anything else during that 3-month process. We will just take out little bowls like this with the scooper. When it's time to feed the leopard geckos, we will take this bowl into the leopard gecko room and portion off every leopard gecko their due amount of mealworms for the day. To my knowledge, this is the most efficient way to feed leopard geckos, and it's how leopard gecko breeders make do. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial on how we unpack our mealworms. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions that I did not cover, and I'll be glad to answer those for you. Of course, feel free to reach out to me on our other social media platforms like Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. If you monitor these other platforms, we do produce content on each and every one of those platforms, so you could stay the most up to date with us here at Geeky Gecko Creations. So we are growing so much over here at Geeky Gecko Creations, and I just want to thank you guys for your part in that. Watching this video, sharing this video, rewatching it, liking it, commenting, all that stuff that you guys have been doing have helped us grow to almost 2,500 subscribers now in just 1 year. Just 1 year, guys. That's really, really great stuff. Let's keep pushing forward, keep shooting for the moon, see if we end up at the stars. Once again though, Frank the Geeky Gecko signing off for this video. I'll see you in the next one, and you know what I'm about to say. Have yourselves a geeky gecko. Great day. Love you guys. Peace.